Okay, let's talk about something we've all been through. That super awkward moment, you know the one. You see someone, you know their face, but their name? Poof, gone. We're going to dig into why that happens right now.
I mean, come on, you've totally been there, right? The feeling is so strong. You recognize them instantly, but that one little piece of information, their name, is just nowhere to be found. It is so frustrating.
Yeah, you can see it in your head, can't you? You spot them from across the room, and your brain is like, bam! It pulls up this whole file. You remember meeting them at that party, what you talked about, maybe even what they were wearing. But the one thing you need to say hi, it's just evaporated.
But here's the thing, and this is the really cool part. If this happens to you all the time, you're not broken. Your memory isn't failing. Actually, your brain is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's not a bug, you guys. It's a feature. Let's get into why.
All right, so first up, let's tackle why faces stick in our minds so well. It really just comes down to the kind of information a face represents, and the fact that our brains are, well, hardwired to handle it.
You gotta understand, a face isn't just one thing. It's this rich, dense package of data. When you look at someone, you're not just seeing a face. You're processing their emotions, picking up on social cues, remembering the context of how you met them, noticing all those little unique features. Every single one of those things is like a little hook for your memory, and they all link together to create this super strong web.
And get this, our brains literally have a VIP lane just for faces. The moment you see one, it fires up the special area that is dedicated to only processing faces. And from there, it instantly starts connecting that face to that whole web of memories we were just talking about. It's an incredibly fast, super efficient system.
Okay, so that's faces. Now let's flip it around and talk about names. Because if faces are this rich, connected web, names are pretty much the exact opposite. I mean, really think about it. What does the name Mike or Jen actually tell you about a person? Nothing. It has zero connection to what they look like. It's just a random, abstract sound that's been assigned to them. It's this lonely little piece of data just floating out there with nothing to stick to. And boom, that's the heart of the whole thing. Faces, they're visual, they're packed with connections, they're unique. Names, they're just sounds, totally arbitrary and often super common. Our brains are built to be visual machines that love, love, love connections. So is it any surprise we have such a hard time with names? Nope.
This really says it all. A name just doesn't give your memory much to grab onto. When your brain tries to file it away, it's looking for those hooks, you know? Those connections to other stuff you already know. But with a name, there's basically nothing there. It's forced to rely on just brute force memorization, which, let's be honest, isn't very efficient. Okay, to make this super clear, let's use an analogy. Picture your memory like a huge, complicated filing cabinet. So when you meet someone new, their face is like a big, thick file folder. And inside that folder, you start stuffing everything, little mental snapshots of them, notes about your conversations, and you even add these little cross-reference tabs to other folders, like people from work or friends of Sarah. It's a really rich, well-organized file that's easy to pull up.
And the name? The name is like a single tiny sticky note. You try to slap it on the front of that giant folder, but it's small, it only has one word on it, and the glue is not great. It just falls off so easily and gets lost somewhere at the bottom of the drawer. And that is exactly why you can grab the entire detailed folder, but the little sticky note with the name is just gone.
So let's just boil it all down one more time. Faces are visual and connected, handled by a special part of the brain, and have tons of memory hooks. Names are auditory and abstract, dealt with by our general memory, and have almost no hooks besides just repeating them over and over. The difference couldn't be more clear.
And this right here is the main thing I want you to remember from all of this. Forgetting a name does not mean you have a bad memory. It actually means your brain is working incredibly efficiently. It's prioritizing what's important, rich, connected, meaningful information over random, isolated labels. Your brain is doing its job, and it's doing it really, really well. So from now on, when you recognize that face but can't find the name, don't beat yourself up. Just take a second and think about it. Ask yourself, what does this say about what my brain is built to prioritize? It's telling you it values connection and context and all those important social cues way more than just a random word. Kind of makes you appreciate how your mind works a little more, doesn't it?